Hello, everybody, and welcome to day one of the North American Invitational's LAXNAI, where we're bringing you our third game of day one, and it's going to be against Space Lax versus the Generals LC. Hello, everybody. My name is David Bowie, and thank you so much for joining us here on the broadcast as we're ready to kick off LAXNAI for another year here at the Utica University Nexus Center in downtown Utica, New York. As both these squads are getting ready to go. Starting in net for the two teams for Space Lax will be number 0, John Jetski, and opposite to him will be number 28 for the Generals LC, Jojo Brandt. The Generals LC will be in the green, yellow with white trim, and the Space Lax will be in the gray with black and green trim. As Mark Stanton and Nick DiPaolo will take it for their respective teams, and here we go. We're off, and face-off is going to be won by Space Lax. Nicky Snow, has the ball kind of jarred loose, and as he had possession, ball went over the line, so it's an over and back, so already will be the Generals LC ball. Shot over the top just goes way wide. It'll be picked up by Space Lax in their own zone. Now in transition. Long pass. Not on the mark, but finds its way anyway off the ricochet. Low shot and save by Brandt. Reset clock. Another shot and save. And crease violation will award the ball here to the Generals. Generals LC making their LAXNAI debut here. So a relatively unknown team. We'll see what they can do here in their very first North American Invitational as they have it here on the offensive zone on the near side. Shot over the top and saved by Jetski. And that will just go out of play. And it will remain Generals ball. Ron Cogan trying to battle his way through, using his body as a shield as he protects that ball. It's being hounded, and an illegal check there will give the ball to Space Lax. Ron Cogan, one of the former NLLers here with W. Paulus for the Generals LC. So some high-class experience here on the Generals side. Long outlet pass the other way, just going to bounces by a man. Generals over the top shot and score. And the Generals strike first in a bit of a kind of a nonchalant kind of goal. As a little bit of a half smile. Take a look at that one more time. Oh. As Ron Cogan gets his first goal of the game and just kind of did it as if it was just another day in the office. No celebration needed for him. And the Generals win the face-off once again, and loose ball will go back to Space Lax. Hunter Boss. That ball just goes wide. Picked up by the Generals. Dave Pavlik trying to cut through. He gets shoved from behind, and that's going to be a penalty coming up here. And a cross-checking call is coming up. So we're going to get our very first power play here for the Generals. As it looks like Sam Watts will be the guilty party here as he will head to the box for 1 minute. Here at LAXNAI, minor penalties are reduced to 1 minute. So here we go. First power play here for the Generals. On the near side. That errant ball not there on the mark, but able to be recovered anyhow. Loose ball be picked up by Space Lax, and then recovered in the defensive zone.
Space Lax penalty to number.
Ball is loose, being fought for. Good job by the Generals to stay on it. As Ryan Hoyt able to cause the turnover in the offensive zone, and Hoyt now directing traffic. River Bucktooth puts on the brakes, U-turns. Bucktooth loads up, fires a shot. It goes off a Lax defender. And Space Lax now coming back the other way. On the breakaway is Nikki Snow. Shot. Oh, it just goes wide. And now the Generals recover the ball here. Now we are back to even strength as the penalty has subsided. Low shot and save there by Jetski. Going low to make that save. Generals able to recover the ball, however, in the offensive zone. Lob pass. It'll be snared away there by Rodney Redeye. Redeye now on the far side. He'll get it over to Lucas Quinn. Quinn loads up. Instead, he decides to come into his speed. Behind the back pass. Out in front. Low shot and score. And just like that, it's another goal for the Generals as Ron Cogan strikes again. One more time, Cogan able to scoop it through when he shoots. Actually, it was Rodney Redeye with that one. And again, Redeye too. Also, no celebration needed, just a score and trots right back to the bench. Again, they're acting like they've been here before, and why not? 2-0 now for the Generals over Space Lax. This is their debut game, the Generals, here against a Space Lax team who finished 29th last year. Let's see if they can improve upon that one. Low shot and save by Brandt. As JoJo Brandt will launch it all the way there for River Bucktooth. Bucktooth coming to speed, shot, and he scores! And what a snipe! As Bucktooth able to get the top corner on Jetski. Just like that, it's 3-0 Generals over Space Lax. And again, that's goaltender JoJo Brandt's second assist of the game on that play. So those outlet passes are working. 3-0. Space Lax wins the face-off draw. Now back on the attack. Low shot. Oh, it just bounces off the half wall. And it'll go out of play. So it'll be Generals ball here.
Rodney Redeye. With the assist, number 9, Mike Vigneault. Time to goal, 10-26.
They're not crediting JoJo Brandt with the assist on that one. So just one assist for him.
That goal was unassisted at 9:28.
Generals in the attacking zone here on the point. Shot over the top and score. Oh, little deception on that one. As Pete Colburn gets himself on the board. Just like that, 4-0 now the Generals making an impressive debut. Look at that, over the top and shoots it against the grain. And again, another no celly. And there's going to be a delayed penalty call coming up here. It's going to be against the Generals here. Space Lax gets the extra attacker shot and save by Brandt. And he'll touch up here, and Space Lax will get their first power play opportunity. As we'll see what the call is. It's going to be a cross-checking call against Nick DiPaolo, number 14. So Space Lax will go to the power play for the very first time. They have been held scoreless so far. So we're just over halfway through the first half. And Nikki Snow will have the honors here. And here we go. Number 14, Snow. We'll start with it at the point. Gets it off to the far side. Shot and save by Brandt. And he's able to get it to his stick. And he'll just dump it off on the quick pass. Rick Adelson trying to cut across, and he will. Down to the attacking zone. Adelson, spin move to avoid a check. He's being held to the outside. Centering pass not there, but able to be re-corralled by the Generals. Shot from behind the crease. It trickled through, but they're saying crease violation as that ball rolled into the net. So no goal on that one. We will continue play here. Space Lax back on the attack. 17 seconds left here on the power play. You only get 1 minute, so you have to be quick on your opportunity. Space Lax coming in. Shot. That just goes wide. Recovered by Space Lax. Shot again. That just goes wide, this time on the opposite end, and bounces into the Space Lax bench. And we are now back to even strength. 6:16 left to go here in the first half, as the Generals will take over, looking very, very polished in their debut game here, as they have it against the Space Lax, a LAXNAI veteran team. Pete Colburn, he's got a goal in this game so far. Sends it back out to the point. Oh, Mike Michio getting checked off the ball. Ball takes a bounce. And it looks like it just hopped into the Space Lax bench. So it'll be General's ball. Now onto the far side. Ryan Hoyt. Hoyt looking for some space. Cutting through the middle. Takes a shot. And it looks like it was defended. As it hit off, I believe, a Space Lax player. Generals recover the ball, but they only have 5 seconds left on the shot clock. They got to be quick. 2, 1, shot, and saved by Jetski. And he'll be able to corral it from his chest into his netting. And now Space Lax trying to see if they can get their first goal of the game, as we are almost 2/3 of the way through here in the first half. Over the top, save by Brandt. I believe he got it off his left leg. Space Lax still retains possession with a reset clock in the attacking zone. Low shot and another save there by Brandt. He's been sharp so far, stopping everything. And Brandt will just dump it off to his defender, and the Generals will go in transition. Kogan. Out coming to the near side for River Bucktooth. Loads up. Shot. Saved by Jetski. Covered by the Generals here. They have it on the near far side corner. Centering pass cutting through the middle. Bucktooth. Now sends it back for Kogan. Kogan back for Bucktooth. Oh, but that just couldn't quite find the mark. It's going to be an over and back, so it'll be Space Lax's ball here. Still held with no goals. Space Lax on the attack here. Centering pass, not quite there. It's a loose ball. There's a battle for it. Space Lax able to pick it up. No reset clock, however. Rubrick takes the shot and he scores! And Thomas Riberick finally breaks the goal drought for Space Lax, and he gets them on the board. It's 4-1. Riberick decided he just wanted to call for that one and just decided just to throw it low, and it bounced in, and it worked. As they finally solve JoJo Brandt for the first time this game. Face off one here by Space Lax, already in the attacking zone. On the far side, now to Nikki Snow. Sam Watts trying to body his way through, but loses the ball in the process. And the Generals will scoop the ball and take over. And we're getting a whistle here, so looks like there's going to be a penalty coming up here. It's going to be against the Generals. And it's going to be a slashing call against Wyatt Walters. As Space Lax will go back on the power play. That are 0 for 1 so far, but let's see if they can capitalize on this opportunity and narrow it down a little bit more. And here we go. Second power play attempt here for Space Lax. Cycle through, low shot, and score! And Riberick again gets his second goal of the game. It's a power play goal. And now Space Lax within striking distance of the Generals. It's now 4-2. One more time here. It's going to be to the right of your screen. Nope. Let's see if we can get that replay one more time here. Yeah, so the bottom of your screen there. There's that shot there. Easily gone through there by Riberick. That's a second goal of the game. Space Lax, one of the favorite veterans here of our LAXNAI Invitational.
Generals penalty to number 96, Wyatt Walters.
Here's a chance again. Shot. Oh, it's score. As Sebastian Laffling gets himself on the scoreboard, and just like that, 3 unanswered goals here for Space Lax. They're to within 1. Just over a minute left to play here in the first half. Space Lax with 3 unanswered goals so far. They're looking to be fighting back here. Mark Stanton coming up here. And he loses the ball here on the near side corner. Last minute of play here in the first half. Riverick not able to handle the pass, and now back the other way. Here comes River Bucktooth with speed. Shot, oh, it hits the post. Generals able to maintain possession. Low shot, and saved by Jetski. And now slowly back the other way will be Space Lax looking to slow the pace a little bit there. Sebastian Laffling has it on the far side. Gets to the near side now to Nicky Snow. Looking for space. He's being hounded. He's trying to go across the far side. Boyle's able to do so. Dive shot and save by Brandt. Takes it off the legs. 10 seconds left. Chance for Generals trying to make one last pitch on it. And that is going to do it here for the first half. As the Generals LC in their LAXNAI debut have a 1-goal lead. It's 4-3 over Space Lax.
Custom Lacrosse allows you to design your own stick, including head dye, mesh, strings, shaft, and more.
Back at 45. As Generals LC in their debut are winning a 4-3 over Space Lax. Guys, we've got a goalie change now. It looks like Jeff Palace will be in net for Generals LC, taking over for Jojo Brand, who had a great start, but he just allowed the last 3 goals here. So I wonder if this is just part of split time, or perhaps they just needed a change. But either way, the change has been made, and Generals now have a chance. Breakaway chance. Oh, it's saved by Jetski. Able to get the right arm in there at the last second. Generals in the attacking zone, getting themselves set up. Bucktooth. His pass not on the mark there, but will be corralled anyway, as Generals will continue their attack. Ball now on the far side on the yellow line. Stutter step across the middle. Shot. That just goes wide left. Popped into the air. Who's got it? Quick shot and saved by Jetski. And he's able to corral his own rebound and end that offensive threat. Now back the other way. Space Lax. Connor Boss coming in. He'll send it back to Watts. Ribrick coming in. He's got 2. Looking for a hat trick. And saved there by Palace. First time he's been tested so far in this contest, starting in the second half. Pass across, over the top, that's saved by Jetski. And that ball's kept within the crease. I know they're saying crease violation over and back, so it'll actually be General's ball. As Wyatt Walters will get things started here. They'll get it up to Lucas Quinn. Now on the near side. And a violation there, a foul there will award the ball to Space Lax. I'll go back the other way as that ball intended for Ian Dolik. A little too high, but able to corral it deep in the zone. His pass just goes off the foot of a general. Now he's being crunched. Oh, I wouldn't want him to be a part of that hit. As the Generals will take over in the defensive zone. Just 2 minutes have elapsed here in the second half. 1 goal game between these two squads. Dancing through is Bucktooth. And a foul will give the ball back to Space Lax, who have scored the last 3 goals here. They were down 4-0. Made it 4-3. Now let's see if they can tie it up here on this offensive series, but that pass not on the mark, so it'll be an over and back as Nikki Snow had no chance of getting that ball from the errant pass. And it looks like it's going to be, timeout is going to be taken here, or rather the refs are just getting everything sorted out. And it looks like there was a penalty here actually against Space Lax, so it's going to be a power play here for the Generals as they love to extend their lead. Quick shot at safe by Jetski, and it'll be picked up by Space Lax as Nikki Snow corrals loose ball in the offensive zone, but he's got company on him. He's going to retreat. Now he's going to come in. Snow. No, now he retreats again. Throws it back out to the point. Cutting across is Connor Boss. There's a shot. It just goes wide left. Popped in the air. Picked up by Space Lax. That's Sam Watts. Watts loads up and he scores! Short-handed goal. Just like that, we are all tied up here at 4 apiece as Sam Watts scores short-handed. Look here at the replay. It's going to be in the top left of your screen. There's Watts. He just loads up at the point. No one coming out to contest him. So he decides, hey, why not? Why don't I just take the shot? One more time, loads it up. Fires it through. Shoots it low. Just like that, we're all tied up here. So we've seen a 4-goal run from both of these teams. Space Lax back in the attack again. Low shot. That's safe. Rebound from behind the back. And that just goes wide. Rimerick loads up another shot and saved there by Paulus. Paulus being put under siege there, but able to make all the stops. His outlet pass there, not on the mark, but it's loose and picked up by the Generals. And putting on the brakes is Bucktooth as he had a kind of a wide angle, decided he wanted a better one, so he retreated. Shot goes high. Behind the back pass. Oh, just misses the mark intended for Bucktooth. It'll be corralled the other way here for Space Lax. Pass over the top. Not on its mark. And coming out is Paulus to play it out of his crease. And he'll just lob it. And now Dave Pavlik will have it here in the attacking zone on the near side corner. Can't quite get a handle on it. And finally does. Now sent out to the far side. Generals on the attack. Near side. Mike Michio dives it through and saved by Jetski. And Space Lax will recover the ball from behind the net. And they'll be able to escape out of their own zone. Oh, and fine. Just getting across the center line before the 10-second violation. One-time attempt. Oh, that just not on the mark. Space Lax able to recover the ball, however. Space Lax looking to take the lead for the first time here in the offensive zone. Connor Boss puts on the brakes, fires a shot, and it just goes wide high. That will go into the Space Lax bench, so it'll be General's ball. As Lucas Quinn will get things restarted here for the Generals. Quinn on the far side, cutting it at the point through the middle, across the yellow line, fakes the shot. Just kind of lobs it in the corner. He was checked by 3 defenders. And Space Lax will corral the ball in their own zone, and they'll go in transition. Ian Dolik can't quite handle the breakout pass. Ball's loose there on the far side corner. It'll be scooped up by Nick DiPaolo, but he loses the ball here. There's a chance out in front for Spacelak. Shot, oh, it hits the post. And the Generals able to come away with it, avoiding that threat. Shot, oh, it's saved. It looks like it went off the face mask of Jetski. You can hear that crack, possibly off the visor. He's continuing unfazed, however. 7 minutes has elapsed here in the second half. We're all knotted up here at 4 apiece. Shot over the top. Oh, and it rings the post. And Spacelak's coming back with it. Oh, breakout pass not on the mark. And the Generals will just bat it. And Paulus will pick it up in his own crease. And a long outlet pass the other way goes over 2 Generals into the corner. But Kogan able to scoop it up. He's got 2 so far in this contest. Facing back, Bucktooth trying to fight through. Dives over the top and saved by Jetski. Flashing the stick. And some of the fans just on looking there from the glass, giving their props to that save. Spacelak's back on the attack. Here on the near side, Laughlin. He's got one so far. Shot and saved by Palace. A loose ball from behind the net. Hit him against the boards, and the Generals will come away with it. Generals back on the attack. Oh, and that loose ball now comes back over to Spacelak. Mark Stanton with the ball. Stanton shot. Saved by Palace. Able to scoop up the ball off the ricochet off his pad. Oh, that ball not on the mark. And now Spacelak's able to regain possession again here as Laughlin has it on the near side. Gets over to Snow. Snow coming in with speed. Shot and score. And Nicky Snow gets his first tally of the game and gives Spacelak their first lead of the game. It's 5-4. Just like that, 5 unanswered goals there. He takes it, he shoots it against the grain. Decides to go short side. Snow having himself a ball there on that one. Spacelak now has the lead for the first time. Low shot quickly. That just goes off the half wall and out of play. So it'll be Generals ball here. A loose ball here from behind the net. Both teams are trying to battle for it. It's on the ground. Looks like Spacelak is going to come away with it there. And now entering the attacking zone. It's going to be one-on-one. Started through. Dolak with a shot. It's saved by Paulus. And he'll be able to scoop that one up. Michio takes the shot. Saved by Jetski. Rebounded by Spacelak. Break it out the other way. They have an outnumbered attack here. Low shot. Saved by Paulus. Kustra able to pick it up here. There's a shot off the save. Off the left leg of Paulus. Spacelak's trying to find some room here. That pass not on the mark. It'll be picked up by the Generals. That big frame of Ron Kogan able to outbody everybody and get that ball. Now it's Wyatt Walters coming in with speed. Shot and scores. And Wyatt Walters off the fast break the other way ties this game up for the Generals. It's now 5-5. I see Walters there on the right side of the screen coming up. He knows he's got an odd man in rush. Decides to just take it and snipes it through. One more look at it here on the replay. Now you see he's approaching the net. He has a man, but he looks like he was going to take it to him. But instead beats Jetski short side. Quick shot the other way now. Palace makes the save at point blank range from just outside the crease. Walters with the unassisted goal there, and we're all knotted up at 5 here with 3:46 left to go here in a regulation. Generals in the attacking zone. Loads up, fires a shot. That just goes high. Oh, watch out there. Oh, that almost came into our broadcast booth. That ball bounces all over the place. So it looks like it will remain Generals ball here in the attacking zone with a reset clock. Bucktooth spins around, fires a shot at save, rebound over the top. Oh, he just missed a wide open net. And timeout is being called here. Oh, they waved off the timeout. As Rodney Red-Eye was trying to call for a timeout. And Red-Eye was the one who had that wide open net off the rebound, but just couldn't play it at home. Oh, shot, that just goes wide. The correction to make, the Red-Eye said that the ball was being tipped rather than calling for a timeout. We made a team motion. Low shot, it's saved by Paulus. Jeff Paulus looking sharp here in relief here in the second half. Oh, there's a chance out in front. Oh, and it's the post and out of play. It looks like Jetski got a piece of it. As the referees are saying, it'll remain Generals ball. Generals trying to cut through, now back out for Quinn. Quinn takes a shot. Oh, that just goes high and out of play and into the stands. Minute 55 left to go here in regulation. It's going to be Space Lax's ball here as they enter the attacking zone. On the near side here is Mark Stanton. Get it back for Snow. Snow now take it to the far side. Where's that ball? It's picked up by the Generals, it looks like. Yeah, it looks like if Palace had it. Looks like he was trying to dig around for it. Didn't know where it was for a moment. And now Red-Eye with the ball. There's a broken stick there out on the field. Red-Eye through the back end. Oh, no goal. Oh, that would have been so pretty if that had counted, but a crease violation keeps that out. Now there's a chance. Breakaway. Oh, no, just the ball just not quite there. And it could not be corralled by Donnelly. Wes Donnelly had a chance all alone if he was able to corral that pass. Low shot and saved by Paulus. Last minute of play here in regulation. We're all tied up here at 5 apiece. On the near side, now back out to the point. Quinn. Stutter step. Oh, he gets pushed and he has kind of had to do a behind the back pass before he fell to the ground. He didn't want to lose that ball. 7 seconds left in the shot clock. Shot over the top. Oh, it bounced off the crossbar. It hit the ground and hit the crossbar. They are resetting the clock on it, however, so lucky break for the Generals on that shot. And timeout is going to be taken here by the Generals as we have some intense lacrosse action here between these two teams.
Timeout, Generals.
We'll be right back after this short break. And we are back coming out of the timeout. 26 seconds left here in regulation as both of these teams are tied. There's 22 seconds left on the shot clock, and here we go. So a 4-second difference between the shot clock and regulation game clock. Actually, they've synced it up now to about a second apiece, it looks like. So the Generals trying to get a last-second goal over the top. Getting able to recover it, and now they're going to call timeout with 5.1 seconds left to go. They want to see if they can score here before regulation, and if they fail to do so, we will go to sudden death overtime, which will go for 15 minutes. So the first to score in overtime will be granted victory here between these two teams. And then failing that, if neither of these teams score within the 15 minutes, the game will be declared a tie and a coin toss will determine which team will advance. So 5.1 seconds left, and Space Lax will have to start deep in their own zone. You have to imagine that Generals are just going to build up a wall here and just prevent anything happening here and try to get it to overtime. And here we go. 5 seconds left. You better take your shot quick. There it is. And this just goes wide. And I believe that wasn't going to beat the buzzer.
At the end of regulation, score.
So the end of regulation here. So our third game into the tournament, and already we are here at sudden death overtime. Oh, take a look at that replay one more time there. This was the shot that went off the ground and hit the crossbar for the Generals. Yeah, there it was, right there. Off the crossbar, so a little luck there for Space Lax. That goal would have been the game winner had it have connected. So again, we are going to overtime, sudden death for 15 minutes. Nobody scores. It's going to be a tie, and a coin toss will determine who gets to advance between these two teams here. Generals LC looking very impressive in the early going. They scored the game's first 4 goals. This is their debut here at the North American Invitational, but that doesn't mean they're not inexperienced, as they have NLL players like Delby Paulus and Ron Kogan. And of course, Dave Pavlik. So lots of lacrosse IQ on the general side of things. Space Lax, the Buffalo-based team, you know, they had a top 10 finish in the inaugural tournament, but they found themselves having trouble getting back to that same spot, and they would love to do so here, and a goal would help steer their fortunes the right way. So now we're coming out of the second half and into overtime. It's sudden death. Who will be the hero here? As Space Lax will win it. The face-off as Sam Watts will get things kicked off. Stutter step for Laughlin. Now back, reverse direction. Takes a shot, and it's saved by Paulus. And it'll be scooped up by the Generals. Back the other way. It's a one-on-one chance here for the Generals. Takes a shot. Oh, that just goes high and wide. Ball tipped in the air. Recovered by the Generals. Behind the back pass falling. And now Generals will maintain possession here in the attacking zone. Oh, and a nice check there by Space Lax. So now back the other way. Here comes Sebastian Laughlin on a breakaway all alone. Laughlin shot. Oh, and it's saved by Palace. Able to get the right arm on that one. And that ball's parried to the far side corner. Generals gets the ball here in their own zone. Oh, and falling down there with Dave Pavlik. Able to step up. Now the ball going back the other way here for Space Lax. Alone out in front. Oh, no, they're calling the whistle. Oh, no, it's an illegal substitution call, and that is going to result in a penalty shot. It's going to be for the Generals, as it looks like Alex Jimerson kind of hopped off the bench way too quickly for the illegal substitution call. That's going to result in a penalty shot. Oh, exciting stuff here to kick off the first day of LAXNAI. So it looks like it's going to be Ron Kogan, who has 2 goals so far in this game. Looking for the hat trick here against John Jetski for Space Lax. Kogan can win it all here. Here we go. Ron Kogan, John Jetski, here we go. Coming in through the near side, walking through the middle. Oh, and he hits the post. Oh, and Jetski coming back and thanking his best friend, the post. And we will play on here. Take a look at that one more time. There's one head fake. Oh, it just hits the post. Maybe you've got that corner post and crossbar. And you see Jetski coming around, giving it a little bit of tap, saying thank you Sorry much for saving my hide. Space Lax now back on the attack. Watts wins it. Takes a shot. It's saved by Palace. Able to scoop it up there in his own net. And he'll get it off there to Rodney Red-Eye, who's got one goal this game so far. Love a second. Kogan, shot. Just goes high. Rebound. Picked up by Space Lax. Oh, nice job there by the Generals to knock that loose. It's a loose ball there. Space Lax able to corral it and pick it up as Sam Watts will take it through. Now to the far side. Coming in all alone out in front. Shot on the top. Oh, it just goes wide and bounces off the glass. Loose ball, and that just gets out of play. It's going to be Generals' ball. As we'll get restarted here. A bounce pass there for Bucktooth. Now on the far side corner. Stutter step, moving through. Now back out to the point. Coming through, shot. Oh, and that just goes wide as Jetski had to make a bit of a desperation dive to try to get in front of that. Space Lax now coming back the other way. Ball on the far side. Coming in with it. They're coming in with an outnumbered attack. Through the middle shot. That just goes wide. Off the half wall. They're saying it's tipped. No over and back here. A loose ball. And finally be corralled by the Generals, and they'll get the reset clock here as they'll have possession in the attacking zone on the far side. Wyatt Walters. And they'll hand it off to Rick Adelson. Tipped ball we picked up here by the Generals here on the near side. Kogan couldn't quite handle the ball, the loose ball. A little bit of contact to jar that ball loose, but the Generals able to come up with it. Walters picks it up. Being hounded, there's going to be a delayed penalty call coming up here. It's going to be a cross-checking call and a slashing call, so let's see who are the guilty parties on this one. It might be coincidental minors here, as it looks like we're seeing at least one General headed to the box, and it looks like one Space Lax player is also headed to there. So it looks like Mike Michio will head to the box for the Generals, and Mark Stanton will go there for Space Lax. Be cross-checking and slashing respectively, but the Generals will wind up with the ball here for 5-on-5 action. So coincidental minors, but still 5-on-5. Just over a third of the way through here of this overtime frame. Kogan coming in with his big body, shoots over the top and scores! And big Ron Kogan gets the hat trick, and a walk-off overtime goal goes to the Generals as they win their debut game here at LAXNAI. And it's all over, folks. As Ron Kogan sends it home for the Generals LC. One more time. There's that big body, and he's tall, and he gets it right over the top, over the head of John Jetski. That's a hat trick. That's his third goal of the game, and it's a game winner here as the Generals successful in their debut, and they walk off with a 6-5 win over Space Lax. Oh, thank you so much for joining us here on the broadcast of this game on behalf of Greg and Charity Beecher of Blue Squash Productions. This is David Bowie signing off. Coming up next, we have Haudenosaunee AIAs versus the Utica Yeti. That will be Steven Stamp on the broadcast. This is David Bowie signing off. Thank you so much for joining us. Have yourselves a wonderful day.